Love Lies Bleeding is directed by Rose Glass and stars Kristen Stewart, Dave Franco, Katy O'Brian, Anna Baryshnikov, Jena Malone, and Ed Harris.
You talked to your dad recently?
Why?
Give us a call.
So latest movie from A24, and you know anything about that, you know, likely it's going to be dramatic, maybe comedic, maybe weird. And I think it's a bit of all of those things. Maybe less a little bit comedic, but there's definitely dark comedy in here, I believe. It follows a character named Lou, who's a gym owner, who falls for a bodybuilder who is named Jackie. Jackie is a drifter who's on her way to Vegas to enter in the bodybuilding competition there. And things ensue. There's not a lot of great people in this movie. I don't know that you really root for any of them, but dude, if it's not an intriguing story, the mystery behind this movie, I don't know, is completely answered. And as a viewer of the movie, like, I'm kind of happy with that. I feel like it was definitely a choice Rose Glass decided on, and it worked for me. It felt a little bit like a Coen Brothers movie, but just way darker, way more weirder in a strange way, because Coen Brothers can get weird, but A24 is A24 for a reason. And I just felt like this movie earned the weirdness of it, and it earned, like, I love the world this movie's in. Like, the tone of it was just really worked for me. Let's talk a little bit about the actors. So Kristen Stewart gets a lot of flack. I don't particularly understand, like, everyone, like, every actor makes, an actress makes bad movies. Twilight is going to exist, but it doesn't mean the actors and actresses in that movie are not good. Kristen Stewart in this movie is very good, actually. I think that I've seen her do other things, and she's been good in doing other things, but people have talents. And I think that some of the strengths that Kristen Stewart has is really showcased in Lou here. It's really, really good. She really walks this line of, like, brooding and vulnerable really, really well. And I really dug it. I think that you really buy that her character is down on herself and she's just trying to get through life the best that she can. And she really knocks it out of the park, in my opinion. But the standout here is Katy O'Brian. I've never seen her in anything else. Apparently she was in Ant-Man and The Mandalorian, but I don't remember those. She's really good in this. Like, her character has to walk this line of, like, I think when you meet her character, you feel like she's a pretty innocent soul that's just trying to survive and get to her dream. And then other things happen and you start to learn a little bit more about her character. Like, I don't think they go super in depth about her character, but the way she reacts to things is very telling, I would say. And I think that Katy O'Brian, like, really pulls that off. Again, like, I feel like this is a story where I don't know that you're supposed to root for all these characters. And if there's a person you're supposed to root for, she does a really good job of not being a great person, but someone you can relate to. Yeah, so Katy O'Brian, in my opinion, is probably, like, the standout. But Dave Franco, dude, like, despicable. I did not like this guy at all. Like, I've never seen him better, I don't think. He's really good in this. Like, you'd love to hate him. He's that good. Ed Harris, incredible. Like, I don't know where they found that wig that my man's was wearing. I heard he found it, actually. But dude is just... one of my favorite villains in the last year or two. Like, he's really, really good. He has no redeeming qualities. You don't really understand why he does things, but it doesn't mess with the character too much. And you just really buy him as the most awful human being in the world. Anna Baryshnikov. A lot of people are liking what she's doing here. I've never seen her in anything else, and she's doing something really cool. I don't know, like, her and Jena Malone feel like they're in such a different movie. Like, such a different movie. It's not to say that I don't think their acting is good, because I believe it is, but it does. I don't know that it completely matches everything else that's going on in this world. And they're certainly good at what they're doing. I don't love what they're doing in this movie. Like, it doesn't feel like it matches the tone entirely. So let's talk about Rose Glass and Love Lies Bleeding as a movie. I like this one. Like, you can expect A24 to get weird, right? Like, and you can expect, I feel like the trailer does a really good job of pitching, this movie. If you watch the trailer and you're like, oh, this seems interesting, I'm into this. I don't know, like, I think a lot of people watch Drive and expect Fast and the Furious, and that's not what it is. If you watch this trailer and you're like, yeah, I want a mystery about a gym owner and a bodybuilder and something very dark and Coen Brothers and A24, you get that. Like, I feel like you really get that. I love some of the choices that Rose Glass made in this movie. Like, specifically, like, there's some stuff where they just a lot of use of color, a lot of use of like some body horror, and to me it really works for me. Rose Glass is someone I'm gonna keep my eyes on. I never watched Saint Maud, but I heard a lot of great things. And this movie just, I found it very refreshing. It's a weird way to talk about this movie, but it's really good. I liked it a lot. Looking forward to what Rose Glass does next. Love Lies Bleeding is something that I thoroughly enjoyed. I think it's probably my, hands down, my second favorite of the year. Really like this one. Excited to watch it again. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. If you've seen the movie, let me know what your thoughts in the comments. I'd really like to hear what you thought of the movie. Anywho, I will see you guys next time.